if I have a child,
Yes.
I want to love my child.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a hard take.
Low key, right? 'Cause you also could just have a child just because the mom, like, you was just
it's an
like,
accident.
you know, like, literally,
Right.
You don't necessarily need to have the child to like want to bring the child love.
I'm saying in the highest sense of it.
Yes.
I mean, that's why abortion is so crazy high. It's like because people are having relationships with people that they don't love and like they're not committed to. So like love, if you have no love, no commitment, you don't care about the production.
100%.
If there's love and commitment, you care about what's produced.
Okay, so let me ask you first, Dave. What do you think on abortion?
All right. I'll tell you what I thought a year ago.
Okay.
I don't know my opinion right now.
Okay.
So a year ago, before I started reading the Bible or anything,
Okay.
I would have thought that you could have an abortion, within the first 3 months. And I still think you can use I don't support birth control. I think women can use it. My girlfriend, my wife doesn't use it.
Okay.
But I think there's preventative measures you can take. I don't know if it's healthy for women to randomly have babies without having that love in the household.
100%.
But with that also being said, now my viewpoint is of the thought that you can still have that kid and turn it into something good if it happened with a bad, situation or it happened in a bad scenario. But I think it's up to them.
What do you think of people, states banning it? Do you believe it should be banned?
I don't think abortion should be banned, personally.
Yeah, 100%.
I think God created free will.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
That's where I'm at on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't fully agree. I won't say I agree 100% because I do think there's those people who they'll be in Planned Parenthood every 6 months, just time to get an abortion.
Yeah.
But I don't
crazy.
fundamentally like the idea of men or just people in general telling other people how to live their life. It's kind of like the holier than thou concept where just because you're a person in government, you should not be able to decide whether or not this person, whether they want to do something good or bad, should be able to do that.
Yeah.
And so and it is tricky because then you have to look at crime and robbery and da da da. But at the end of the day, you can always argue that with a lot of laws, let's say arson, assault, stuff like that, it's set up to punish the crime, not to tell you not to do it. So it's kind of you could be stupid and go kill somebody, and then you can also be stupid and spend the rest of your life in jail.
Yeah.
But I think with the abortion thing, it's kind of oh no, you won't even be stupid enough to get that abortion because if you do get it, of this is gonna happen.
Man, abortion.
Yeah.
I know you don't agree with
Say
that.
it straight, Joe.
Yeah, just say your
Say it
mind, bro.
straight.
It's
So you
okay.
know how you said you was at the Yankees game and
Yeah,
someone,
yeah.
I know this one person, God bless them, they were getting an abortion and there was someone out there you're killing a child.
Oof.
You're
Just
killing-
right out the Planned Parenthood.
Yeah, right outside.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah.
in the same way that you're at the Yankees game and you're dude, shut up.
Yeah.
I'm sure the holier than thou people who are in front of abortion clinics are
Yeah.
causing people to I'm gonna get this abortion and
Yeah.
come back out here and show you
Say
proof.
fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But I think abortion is wrong because fundamentally, and I think people should have the free will to do it. I don't
Yeah.
think there should be laws
Yeah.
to stop people from doing it.
Yeah.
I just think in the same way that someone who's a murderer has to accept that I'm killing this human being when I pull the trigger, right?
Yeah.
And they're living with the consequences. I'm not a woman, so I don't want to speak as if I know what's going on in the head of a woman and what that experience is like. But I think there just needs to be this level of acceptance that I am giving life that doesn't have the chance to make its own decision up because right now this doesn't make sense for me.
Yeah.
And I think the issue is less abortion and more what were the circumstances that led you to having to make a decision for life that can't think for itself.
Yeah. 100%. sometimes I like think maybe it would make sense if there was a ban on how many times you can do an abortion, right? Kind of like, okay, everybody, you might have like
Like,
messed
don't
up.
treat it
Okay,
like a
something
baby.
happened. But then if you're coming in on your like third or fourth abortion, somebody's got to look at you and be like, all right, I'm not going to either practice safer sex, go on birth control, or have the kid.
But why does it take 3 or 4? Like,
See, but that's the thing. That's why I go back and forth, because I don't think it fully makes sense. I do think to a degree you should be able to have full, complete free will. But I do think to some degree it's not something that is the prettiest thing to do. It's not something that is, whether or not you're a Christian, there is a sense of this is a life. This is a potential for a life.
but it's my body.
But yeah, but then you also have to argue anytime you've ever jerked off, somebody can be like, that's abortion, right? Like you could literally just be like, oh, you jerked off? Oh, that's actually abortion because there was potential for an actual life there, you know? And
Okay, I think there's a little bit of a difference
I don't
between.
think
Oh, wait
so.
a minute. Potential life versus this life actually exists.
But is it life? Because we don't think of our ages based off of the 9 months we were in our mom, right? Like we only think of life on the day you were born. So it's not. Is it fully life?
Like it is life because it's like an actual being. It just can't think.
when? Because it's not at 3 months. At 3 months, it's like at like a month in. It's like basically.
I
a cell.
personally
Like, it's-
think as soon as like conception happens, life.
Really.
Yes,
What do you think, Dave?
because like we count like
I don't.
like algae is alive. We count like there are things that are single celled that they're alive, and like that's just the fundamental like first beginning of human life.
Okay.
Can we start here as a baseline? Because y'all are touching on a little bit of a pet peeve of mine. I don't think in any circumstances it should be celebrated.
100%.
Right, like you hear like
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
girl power, you hear like the abortion day cakes and stuff.
Yeah.
I think at a very, very minimal baseline, I think we can all agree that it should not be something celebrated.
100%.
Yeah.
Fair?
100%.
Fair?
Yeah, yeah.